Hey, so this is your first fight of the pandemic. What's it like going into this one after you've gotten to hear everybody talk about what it's going to be like, the quarantine, the testing, etc.?
It's. I mean, I just adapted with it. It wasn't like I've heard guys being like, "Oh, it's a pain in the ass," blah blah blah. I'm just like, just go with the flow. It's easy if you just listen to what you're being told what to do and just do it, and it'll be an easy process versus to like just trying to be a pain in the ass. That's how I've been dealing with it.
Being in there, is there anything different than what you've expected?
Compared to what everybody before me was telling me about it, nah, it's just exactly the way they said it was gonna be.
What does Marcin Prachnio bring that makes him a dangerous opponent?
He has that unique karate style, kind of like kind of like a Machida type. Like I said, Machida's name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a Machida thing, uh, where he's like point karate, like he darts in, darts out, things of that nature. So that's the big threat that he brings.
Did you bring anybody or do anything specific in camp to kind of prepare for that style?
Yeah, I used my buddy Ross Levine, who actually, if I'm not sure. I think he competed against Patrino in during that karate era, like their karate days, because he's a point karate guy as well, and he helped me out big time. He was my main sparring partner. Because of COVID and everything, I couldn't really use many other guys, so I just mainly used him to spar with. So he was the guy.
Have you thought about how you're able to celebrate a victory like this? Because obviously, Vegas half open, half closed, and everything else, and this would be a big win for you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I thought about it. It's gonna do what I plan on do. What I've been doing this whole time. Go back in my room playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Hey, go for it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
Our next question is from Rodney James Edgar with MMASoldier.net.
Hey, what's going on, my man?
What's happening?
Hey, we talked to your opponent earlier, and he's coming off of a long layoff. And if you look at his resume, he went on I want to say like a 9 or 10 fight win streak before suffering 2 back-to-back KOs. So clearly, he is in you know, his back's against the wall in that position. Because typically when we see people come in that have that burden, they tend to take more risks because at this point it's like they got to go for broke. Do you think that makes him more dangerous, or do you think the layoff will kind of offset that?
I didn't really look at. Well, yes, I do think he is going to be more reckless and more dangerous because of where he sits at, and I feel like I'm in kind of the same boat as he is too. So we're definitely both going to try to fucking bring it as much as possible. But in terms of the layoff, I'm assuming I'm gonna be optimistic. What I've been thinking is that he clearly has grown within the 2 years. I hope he hasn't like took the 2 years and just been kicking his feet back. Hope he's been growing and working. So I'm expecting a different fighter from his last outing when he fought before.